more round of applause for one of the great orchestras of all time, Mr. Danny Ward. What kind of fool am I? What do I know of love? It seems that I am the only one that I have been thinking of. What kind of man is this?
Dean, you've entertained for so many famous people. Who've been some of your favorite audiences?
That's a tough one. I've had the privilege of working for the royal family in England and another performance for Princess Diana and Prince Charles. Sammy Davis. I would have to say my favorite would be the last four presidents. None in particular more important than the others, but just doing the show for them was a thrill to me.
I've got a song that I sing. I can make the rain grow anytime I point my finger. Lucky me, can't you see I'm in love?
Dean, you do so many impressions that the people out in Vegas used to call you the human parrot. How did that get started?
I remember that well. Other performers would come see my performance, and in return I would go see them. And I had a knack for listening to tones in particular and little peculiarities in a voice. And the next time this artist would come back, I would do an impression of him, and they were always shocked. And that's where the name The Parrot came from.
Well, it seems like everyone, including me, seems to enjoy your Ray Charles. That's kind of become your hallmark, hasn't it?
Without a doubt. Ray Charles was so inspiring to me as a young man. Ray had that quality of talent and charisma, and he was the nicest person in the world. And when I do Ray, I literally get totally immersed into Ray Charles. I become Ray Charles in my mind.
When you see me in misery, come on, baby, see about me.
A few years ago, when Bob Hope was down for the Doug Sanders tournament, I heard him refer to you as the entertainer's entertainer. What's that all about?
That's a great story. Many years ago, Sammy Davis was celebrating his 45th year in show business, and at the anniversary party, I was a headliner and performed a 40-minute show. And afterwards, backstage, Bob Hope was there, and Danny Thomas, all the great stars were there, and they started basically jawing about my talent. And Bob Hope coined the phrase, "He's the entertainer's entertainer." And it stuck all these years.
Why can I fall in love like any other man? Then maybe then I'll know what kind of fool I
This is B.S. Corbett of Entertainment Weekly. We're here backstage at the Dean Scott Show, and now here comes the star of the show, Dean Scott.
Yo, BS, what's happening?
Dean, we got a little surprise for you tonight. We've got a hidden microphone in the green room where all the celebrities are, and we're going to kind of tune in and see what the celebrities thought of the show tonight. Take it away to the hidden mic.
Well, now, God, didn't it? I surely enjoyed that show. It was a good show, wasn't it? I was surprised. The sergeant and I had a good time, too. Well, that's good, Goma. Well, look over there. I can't believe it. Who's walking right in front of us over here? See if we can get him over here. It's John Wayne. John, come over here and say hello to all the fellas. Hey, John, how are you? about that show? It was great, wasn't it? Well, I'll tell you, Pilgrim, the show was good, but the boy's hair's a little long. But all kidding aside, it was a great show. It's as much fun as an old-fashioned saloon brawler kissing your favorite horse. Well, ha, ha, ha. Well, yeah, ha, ha, ha to you too, John. Look who's coming over there, legend. Well, who is it? Well, John, take a look. Turn your head. It's Ray Charles. Well, how do you know it's right? Well, look at his dog. See that big white German Shepherd? Well, what do they call that dog? Well, now Ray Charles calls him Honky Dog. We call him Whitey. Ray, come over in. Tell us how you enjoyed the show. Hi, Ray.
Well, I feel all right.
Ray, you know this fellow over here, don't you, Mr. John Wayne?
Well, I was a very, very, very big fan of his.
Well, then tell me what you thought of the show, now, honestly. How'd you like that show?
It's the right one, baby. Well, the man. Yeah, I like the boy a lot. His name was Don Scott, wasn't it?
Well, I think it was Dean.
Well, all right, Don Dean.
No, I think what he meant there, Ray, was his name is Dean. Dean Scott's his name.
Well, he's a good one, I tell you. I had a wonderful time tonight. 'Cause the night time is the right time to be with the friend you love.
God, I love the way that boy sings. Woo!
Well, gotta kind of get out of here a second.